Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of upgrading to the trailer. Today we're going to be installing a Harbor Freight Badland winch, as well as an onboard battery and a solar charger, so it's all kind of self-contained. If you guys tow cars or haul cars, you know how much of a game changer this is going to be. The GSD, baby. Alright, this is the Harbor Freight Badland ZXR 5000. It comes with a wired remote and kind of all the accessories that you need to kind of fully install this. So got a battery that I had laying around that we're going to use for the winch, and then I picked up this little solar battery charger that I've used on another trailer off of Amazon that we're going to be using. All right, this is the box that we're going to be installing the winch in. So it should be plenty of room to install the winch, the battery, and I'm still debating on if I'm going to put the solar charger on the lid of the box or if we're going to put it up here farther on the tongue of the box. So we'll still decide that. We'll kind of figure that out as we're going, but there should be enough room also to install all that, plus put all the straps and everything to hold down the cars, to strap down the cars on the trailer. All right, as you can see, I already got these holes drilled through the frame on the trailer here. So what I did is I'm going to pop a little pilot hole from the bottom here up to the top, and I'm going to go from the top down and drill the holes bigger enough to get the bolts to go through to the frame of the trailer. You want to make sure too on the trailers, you guys, that you're not just mounting the winch to the box itself. Like, there's not enough strength in that box to hold the winch in place. So most of the time the front tongues of the trailer should have some support pieces, and just every trailer is going to be different, but luckily mine's got this center one that I can mount the winch to this actual piece through the box, so that way it's nice and secure and I can bolt it down to that, so that way when you're yanking or pulling a car up on the trailer, it's not like you'd rip that box off for sure. It'd rip out the bolts, it would just destroy it. So you got to make sure that you got a good solid piece of metal that you can mount it to that's mounted to the trailer. So let's pop these holes and then we'll go up to the top and I'll drill them bigger down through there. All right, safety first. All right, holes are drilled. We'll go up from the top and drill down. All right, man, mounting is key. No flex, no stress. Let's get this thing mounted and then we'll get to wiring it up. All right, here's the mounting plate that it comes with to mount the winch to. So I'm going to bolt this down to the bottom of the box, and then we're going to end up bolting the winch to this. So slap this guy down in here. Just going to line up our holes here and get some bolts. All right, we got the mounting plate all mounted up now, so I'm just gonna pop some holes through where the actual winch needs to be mounted. Alright, I'm gonna grab the winch, set it in place. Alright, we got it all mounted up. It's time to move on to the wiring, so we just gotta get the wiring knocked out. right, so we got this wire guide that's like stuck on the wire, and I'm going to mount it on the outside of this, but we got to cut a hole. I already got the holes drilled for the mounting points for it, but we got to cut a hole here so we can slide this through, so we can mount that on the front side of the box. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but we're going to mount it there. And I got this guide here on the trailer that I already installed that the cable's going to run through. So what we're getting ready to do right now is cut that hole. All right, we got this thing all wired up. So let's give it a little test here, make sure that it functions right.
Got the remote.
So this thing, you got engage and free spool. Obviously, for the remote to work, you have to have it in engage. So it's out. So we're not going to run it out all the way, but we got motion. Cool. Well, all right, well, it works, and unfortunately right now we don't have a car that we need to pull up onto the trailer. So, all right, that's it for the winch install. If you guys haul cars, it's like one of the best upgrades that you can make to a trailer, especially when you got a car that's not running. So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you guys like the video, leave a comment if you got any questions, subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys on the next one. GSD, baby.